We hope you enjoy this clip. Before you watch it, please hit that subscribe button. In all seriousness, finals prediction this year, right now, April 1st.
Milwaukee Bucks. I think the Milwaukee Bucks win it. They're the. By the way, did you see the new CBA got done?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm excited about that. But it was cool to see the things that wouldn't have happened if the CBA wasn't in effect. Like Joe Ingles wouldn't have been able to go to Milwaukee. There's a couple of guys, and they're like, hey, under these new rules, these are the players that wouldn't have been able to have been added. That being said,
Bucks versus...
Fuck,
you can't...
No
Same.
idea. No idea. The West, like, I think Denver... Who's your MVP?
I don't have one right now.
Okay, that's fair.
I have somebody that I think is the MVP.
Tell me.
Right now?
Yeah. I think it's Jokic.
Okay.
By a smidge of a margin. I think Embiid missing that game, understandably, but it doesn't matter. You still, like, if you're injured during a key matchup, that's part of it. If you're injured during Game 7, it's like you don't win a championship.
I'm gonna withdraw from the MVP conversation.
Please tell me
next
why.
week.
Why is that?
Because it's like all anybody ever talks about.
It creates such a.
You just asked me who's going to win a championship
all the
No,
time.
I this is blind faith. Blind faith. You don't know the matchups yet. We don't know the matchups yet. I'm just saying blind faith.
I think it's the Bucks. The Bucks are the best team in the NBA.
I agree with you on that.
And then the West. I feel bad for Denver because I feel Denver has people aren't addressing it the way Denver has the most pressure on them on any team in the league. Any team in the league, Denver has the most pressure, and I don't even think it's fucking close.
Yeah.
I don't think it's even. I think it's them and everyone else. They've got the potential 3-time MVP. They've got a loaded roster. They're finally healthy. They're the number 1 seed. This is what we've been waiting for.
Michael Malone's been there 8 years now. Like
Jamal Murray's back and balling. Michael Porter Jr.
There's legit pressure. I agree with you. I agree with you. And given how disoriented the West has been this year outside of Sacramento, like every single team outside of Sacramento has been disoriented.
Yes.
I'm not saying they should win the West.
They fucking should. They should. Don't see. This is the thing.
No.
So you're trying to not put pressure on them.
I'm not.
Phoenix, though.
But Phoenix just got their team. We talked about LeBron going to Miami for the first year. We talked about Pau Gasol getting to show up, and he's missed a ton of time. It's not like they've had 25 games. He's had like 5 or 6 games.
Yeah. Episode 2 of Islands in the League, we discussed this in-season trades and how it actually plays out.
You don't have to promote your podcast on your podcast.
It's not a podcast. It's a YouTube video series presented by DraftKings.
You think Denver has more pressure than Philly?
Yes. They don't have a 2-time MVP, a potential 3-time MVP.
A month ago, I would have said Philly has the most pressure in the league.
Denver, show me a scenario of a team with more pressure than Denver. Like, they went to a conference finals in the bubble, and they were down 3-1 twice. So even that conference finals, I'm like,
I think it's fair. RJ, appreciate the time.
Do you, though?
I do.
Do you? This is the only thing I have.
Can I say one thing?
It's your podcast, bitch.
I'm going to say one thing real quick. I feel like early on you hated me.
No.
And you've come around.
Okay.
And now I consider you a friend.
No, don't go that far. Don't go that far. Let me say this. But no. We have very different audiences online, right? We have very different audiences online. But
you're a TikTok influencer.
Yes, but I would say this. I think, JJ, part of the reason why I started to like you is, and don't like you now, but started to not hate you. Let me rephrase that.
That's good.
Is because I have a tremendous amount of respect for your love of the game, your knowledge of the game, and your preparation. As a player, I don't give a fuck about you as a player, but like the other three things I hold as a very high regard. You make me a better broadcaster when I sit next to you and you got all these fucking goddamn numbers next to you, right? And you're like, oh, well, on Tuesdays, when it's raining out and the dew point is above 78, they typically win. And it's just like, all right, JJ, we get it, right? But you are so prepared. You are, you just have a passion for the game that I respect. I don't respect your game. I don't respect you as a person, but your passion for the game is undeniable.
Totally.
It's undeniable. That was a compliment, right?
That was a compliment.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was heartfelt.
That was the backhanded compliment.
Yeah. That's the only ones I give.
No, but legitimately, I respect people that love the game.
I love
not the bullshit.
Not the bullshit. No, I love the game. I would list. I'll throw. And
by the way, was that a throwback to the? I think it was called Big League, where the grandson inherited the Minnesota Twins, and
Little Big League.
Little Big League.
Movie.
Did you know? So in that movie, by the way, the ongoing joke in that movie is basically the Twins home announcer. Guys at bat, and he'll be like, and on Wednesdays when he's facing left-handed pitchers on odd numbered days, he bats 297.
And it's just like, because it's really like baseball was the first one. Baseball were the first ones
You're
to bring
lying.
high level.
I bring out. You don't even understand the advanced stats that I don't share on the broadcast.
Yeah, I do, because I know the ones that you do share. Like we'll be in a production meeting, guys, and JJ will be like, oh, let's see what Second Spectrum says about this. And I was like, and he's like, wait, did you see the notes? I was like, who? They're like, is it Kittner? Is it Kittner? Kittner is
Thomas Kittner. Thomas,
yeah.
Thomas,
I was like, it's like Kittner sends notes. Oh yeah,
No, Matthew sends the notes. Matt Williams.
Well, Kittner, what does Kittner send?
He sends articles and God, you don't even click on the links. He sends articles, and then he sends every broadcast that ABC or ESPN does. All we have to put in is the password, which I'm not going to share right now, but the password, and we get to rewatch our broadcasts.
Who sends the notes?
Matthew Williams.
Both of them, I don't have them in my thing. I don't. But that's the thing. We were joking about that, and I was like, I think you don't see the notes, and I was like, no.
I'm going to throw you under the bus right here because you just gave me a terrible compliment.
Go.
We've done, I believe, 12 games together this year.
Yes.
We have a production meeting every morning.
Yeah.
Sometimes if
we got to be nice here now.
If the producer's traveling, sometimes it's like 1 p.m. But generally speaking, it's sometime between 9 and 10:30 in the morning. We've had 12 of those. I think you've been on 2 of the calls. That's
false. I've maybe missed 2 of the calls.
That's a lie.
Okay, part of it is because of
I'm shocked you showed up today.
Well, I know this is the best. He's texting me like, "Hey, what's your ETA?" And I just don't respond just to make him nervous. Even on the production calls, me and JJ, they'll be like, "Guys, we're not doing a podcast right now." Me and JJ will start going back and forth on the thing. And
like, save it for
the broadcast, guys.
We hope you had fun with us today. We hope you laughed. We hope you had fun with us today. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button.